hello, Rally Esports. We are here tonight getting ready to cast some Rally Memorial matches up in the Upnext COD League. And with me, back from a long time away, Mr. Paul Wall. How are you, Mr. Paul Wall?
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm doing all right, uh, living the dad life. So just been basically busy with work, busy with taking care of the kid. This time, the grandparents wanted to hold on to him overnight, so gave my wife and I a break. So I saw that you needed a second, and decided, hey, maybe I'll give this a shot again.
All right. Well, it's definitely going to be some good matches. Tonight, our first match, I'm going to kick it over here, is going to be the Rally Royals and their opponent, once I get to the little post here, is going to be Kuleta Kifo, which is a team I have not heard of. But they're in the Up Next COD League with our boys in their division, and they're going to be our first game here at 8. And then we have another game that we're going to do at 10, which at that point, Paul will say his goodbyes.
And then
Yeah,
either
yeah.
Panda or Nurg
Yeah, either Panda or
or
Nerd,
Kentucky.
will come in. Now, I was laughing because Kentucky posted and she said, I'm living dangerously because I took the cover off my couch that I've been leaving on for this whole entire time. So they keep making fun of me because I've had plastic on my couch. And I don't have it on there. She's telling me I'm living dangerously and I need to tell the corgi to keep his hands off of it. Because I don't know if I told you, but the last couch I had, which was actually the same couch, I just got it replaced, the corgi destroyed.
Oof. No,
Yeah.
it's funny because my wife and her mom love like little dogs, and I always grew up with like kind of bigger dogs, and so it was just like she's like, "Oh, let's get like a little like Pomeranian," and I'm like, "How about a husky?" Like, it's completely opposite. I'm like, or we can do a Pomsky, and it's like that was sort of like the middle ground for that was like, okay, we could do a Pomeranian if it's a Pomsky. But then I showed her corgis, and she's like, okay, corgis are pretty cute. And she found this like post about corgis, and there was one corgi named Rita that just like still needed a home, like, and they kept posting pictures, and she's like, oh my gosh, I want Rita, and I was like, $1,500. Okay,
Yeah,
Rita.
I'm not gonna lie. My little Ein that's laying here on the floor next to me, yeah, he was $3,400.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
And is that a Cowboy Bebop reference?
It is. It is a Cowboy Bebop reference. That's why he has his name. Uh, Previous to let you know that this is actually not one of our divisions. We're actually streaming a match for the Royals, who are playing in the Up Next COD League. They're actually our challengers team. Oh, you need to redeem so to show. I mean, I can show you the dog Kentucky.
Aww.
See, there's the doggo Kentucky.
See, we have three cats, and my wife keeps on like, "Let's get a dog. Let's get a dog." I'm like, "We have three cats. Are you trying to give them heart attacks?"
I mean, I have two cats here with the dogs. I mean, the dogs just they occasionally smell the cat. The cat lets them know that I don't like your crap and gives them a little smack, and then the dogs leave them alone. Ugh. Yep, we're good. We're good whenever you guys are. All right, chat.
uh,
It looks like they're going to be going into map number 1, which is going to be a hard point on hotel. You've been away for a little bit. How do you think our boys could potentially do, sir?
well, it's riding on both of these sides. Um, from what I've seen from our clips, it definitely seems like rotating is going to be like what they need to focus on the most. Because I've seen like, don't get me wrong, our clutches are really good, but there's times where it's just like we got to start rotating a little bit sooner. and
Uh,
I have to figure out all of these controls.
yeah, no problem. So detect the two teams playing are Rally Royals, which is our challengers team, and they're in the Upnext COD League, and they're going against Coletta Kifo, which
First
this is the
Blood by
first time I've
Solar
heard this
there, and
team.
then not anyone else, and then that's two more down for Kifa, right? Second half of their name is Kifa. I feel like that's the way I'm gonna do it.
Kifo.
Stunna Wanna is holding the point right now, but we do see that was able to pick out Ozet, who's looking for the back cap rotate. And so far, a very strong hold by the Royals right now.
Yes, but it looks like Kifo is going to go ahead and get worked to get set up on P2. Stunna making a good read there. He heard, but he didn't hear. I thought he may have heard him, but he gets caught out there by the broken wall. They have a good lead right now, though, up 34. They just need a break into this point.
All right, P2 is being held by Kifo, and Sanawana came around the backside. We see that the boys were able to push out Curry with the double heady.
Spectre with a
That's
headshot of his own, too.
right.
And Stunna
Oh,
with a
that's
headshot.
four in a row.
Spectre does get taken out there in statue, but gets traded out by Solar. Sympathy gets Stunna, but the boys still maintain P2 as they're looking to rotate over to P3. Curry gets one, but gets traded out by Sympathy, and then Solar picks up Ozet, and Savagely gets Solar. So they will start with control of P3 first. Let's see if the Royals are able to break in. It's currently 74-10, so the Royals have been very dominating in their presence right now. Stunna get in two. Oh no, Curry actually gave him some assistance there on that last one, but he does pick up one. That's two down, three down. It's now 2-on-1 in the point. And that is all of them down, and the Royals have taken over P3.
And Ozet just cleared out Stunnawana in the dining room, but Solar Caps gets him before he can push in to the kitchen area. But now we have Savashi and Malice look like they were going to back rotate, but getting that kill. Stunnawana with a nice little two piece right there is going to make sure to stop them
Oh,
from pushing. But Malice jumps in and takes over the P3.
oh, Sympathy ends up picking up Stunner there and Couches as they go to rotate over to P4. But Curry working on this plant almost gets two. Spectre gets his trade though, and it looks like
Oh,
Solar has control of P4, and the Royals will start off with this point as they get the early rotation. But they get pressed by three of the Kifo players. Curry
yeah,
manages to get one.
that was an unfortunate spawn in favor of Kifo there because Royals were able to hold it. Spectre with a nice little two piece there with a grenade and his sub. But Kifo was spawning so close that they can just break in. Like Malice right there with the two piece, Curry was able to cover, but now they're able to break and take over P4. But the
Curry gets
Curry with
three.
Overwatch.
Curry gets three there with his Overwatch from top bed, but does get taken out on Cat by Sympathy.
Now Sympathy watching Cat, watching the rotations, seeing if he can hear anyone coming through. Looks like he is. Oh, Stunner One with the nice jumping corner. You got to check that, and he did. Now
Curry
time
with a
to
two-piece in
restaurant.
carpet. Solar picks up Ozet. That's three down. Spectre gets the fourth, and that is four down, but they started spawning it, but Solar ends up picking up that side, gets Malice gets Spectre. But the
Solar is watching kitchen. Curry is was watching his back, but was in the middle of reload, so couldn't chow that. But Sympathy gets taken out from the trophy system.
gotta love
Damaged
trophy
enough
systems.
that the trophy system was got. Solar with the two piece couldn't get the three piece meal to go. Sonawana gonna push through the fridge and leave Curry for that garbage time so we can start working on the next hill that Kifo. They already have Zet hanging out in the back there, trying to make sure spawns stay in their favor here. Inspector's going hunting underneath Catwalk right now.
Spectre gets
Picks up
one.
one. Solar on the back rotation. Curry
Ah,
following through.
Spectre knew that he was back there, but unfortunately got tagged by the guy on top of Platt. And I think Platt actually killed him and got Solar as well before they could get to the guy sitting back. I think that's ambulance over there.
Curry was
Curry.
able to get that chow, and now that's going to be running up, and Curry just aiming it straight down the stairs, not even taking a chance, was able to clear it out, and Riley has the point. And it looks like their Kiva is just going to go ahead, give up the rest of that time. It's still under 200. I mean, it's a 100 point difference, but there's still plenty of time to rotate, and we're back to P1. And Kivo set up in like all four corners here, but a friendly fire grenade. And with that, the boys essentially cleared him out. Savashi's the only one left that could even possibly challenge this, but it leaves it straight open for Royals. Ozette taken out from moving in the restaurant. Stunner with the two-piece. Malice went around through sofas. Ozette coming from restaurant. Taken out by Curry. Curry two-piece. Stopped before he can get that third and secure the point entirely by Rally here. Oh, but a nice little sofa rotation from Ozette. Garbage points on the hill. They're going to go ahead and just leave it, and Kifo's going to try to rotate where Rally already did, but that's two down. Kifo able to get on point first. Curry takes out one, but there's still plenty of Kifo here. Stunna covering. Gets taken out. Oh my gosh, Solar and Sympathy are just on the other side of the wall from one another. Stunna found him. Ratted him out. Malice with a nice little two-piece drop shot there. And was able to break the hill for Kifo. They have to stop the bleeding somehow, but I mean, Riley's just go ahead, let them have that point. We're over 100. Let's just work on the next one. Post up. They got Malice, who was already trying to rotate. And there's a trade right there for Curry. Savashi now going on the far rotation. Does get a second. He's actually on a third streak. But the boy's already there. That's his fourth for Savashi. I believe that's one away from a cruise. Does
And
get taken out. But Rally were there at first. Curry now pushing in with Stunna. The Sympathies just has to deal with the trophy system. Malice is there to cover. Gets the two-piece. That's a third. That's a third for Malice right there. We're able to clear out Rally, and Kitchen is totally Kifo's right now. And Rally's got to take a second here and think: do they let him have it and post up for the next point, or are they just going to try to break it? And it looks like they're going to post up with Stunna potentially looking to break or try to throw the scent off. But Malice did see Solar there. Stunna want to covering for Malice on this rotation. Spectre in bedroom. He's looking for Savashi and Ozette, but now he sees Malice. Oh, but Malice gets the better. Just trade after trade right here. No one on point. Savashi gets the two-piece with Semtex. Kifo has been set up. Now this is where it's favored spawns for Rally right now. They're spawning closer. That's three down right now. This is the time they can finish it off right here. Malice rotating behind them. Gets taken out. Curry, watch the backs. Two down for Rally right now. No one is on point. Curry gonna go ahead, touch the toes, finish it off. They need to break it. They won 1 point. Stunna gets it with the hop in, defending. Rally will go ahead and take the hard point.
And as you see, folks, Rally takes the hard point 250 to 173. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit further apart there, but they did have some bad holds there. So those last 2 points, we ended up just letting them have the last 20 seconds. But still, great showing on the Royals as we get ready to move on to the SND. Did you get your little screenshot?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I don't have the name set, but I was able to get like the scoreboard, so that way they can obviously tell.
Well, yeah, they'll see the names of the people.
Yeah. Gotta turn off the
The transition.
transition.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like they're getting set up right now, folks, to do a host swap to go into the SND.
But did you notice there at the end, or towards the end for Rally, the rotations? They started breaking off points, saying, you know what, like, don't want to push it. Let's just go ahead and rotate to the next one, which was nice. Except you you got caught flat-footed. Like if you want to compare it to sports, you get
Right.
caught flat-footed, you're gonna get trampled, and that's what happened there. I mean, I even have my own where I played rugby in high school, and there was one play where I had plenty of time, and for some reason, this guy was coming at me, and I'm like, all right, I got this. I'll post up and just like had my arms out. And as he approached me, he ended up just like shoving me down. But the way it looked like he straight like shouldered me in the chest, and everyone on my team was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He just pushed me, like he didn't actually like fully run into me and hit me, but it's just one of those like you get caught flat-footed, you're gonna get trampled, and that's what happened. They rotated, which was great, but when you post up like that, you have to make sure you're checking, and you can't just be caught, not paying attention.
Right. Yeah. No, they definitely with that early rotation, just letting them have it. They definitely need to get squared away, get locked in their positions, calm what they're covering. They did get broken a little bit easy there. Luckily, they were able to break back in and then finish it off. And it looks like the map number 2 is going to be a search and destroy on Embassy.
Ooh. Embassy, you gotta watch out for those early grenades, because that truck there at the corner, so many times just playing, pub search and destroy, it's like, I'm gonna go run over there, explode. Well, um, that's
Right.
it for me this round. Sorry. Uh, Hearing those comms, it's like so different compared to how it used to be that like I just like lost it, like train of thought there for a second.
It's fine. All right, and it looks like we're getting ready to go into the S&D on Embassy now. I apologize earlier. I just now realized that I didn't have the audio application on, so you guys only heard us talking that whole entire time, not the actual game audio. It is on now, though.
I mean, do they need all the explosions? I'm just kidding. Mr. Torg would be upset to
Yeah,
even ask that question.
could you imagine like watching an action movie that was a silent film?
I mean, how old movies used to be.
Yeah, I know.
Window trading, solar, and sympathy. We got 3 from Kifo. Solar with the first blood. Honest of Ashy. There's 3, although sympathy was in the back there. Everyone's just chilling in that top room.
This is new.
Oh,
Appreciate the
Zet
sub.
traded with a sniper. Has the bomb, has the snipe. Said, move over. I'll take care of anything. Curry at the halfway point down the hall.
They are currently
Down the
locked
hall.
into that police building, though. It looks like they're going to slowly make their way out. Looks like one might have made the jump out.
Uh-oh.
Nope, they're still on top paper, it looks like.
Looks like Curry is going to be the international super spy. Malice working on his way on breaking out. Spectre gets him with the sniper, takes him out. Sympathy hops down, doesn't have the bomb. Ozet has the bomb. The Sympathy figures he's got it. But the international super spy, Curry, was able to take him out. Oh, Ozet was able to run around the bomb to get the coverage. Curry looking for him, see if he can get him when he stands up. Just misses, not enough. Spectre, is he going to look over? He's looking, sniper for snipe. Oh, out sniped Ozet. That's 2 for him. That's 3. Taken out by Stunna. Ozet almost had the ace on his own right there. Stunna going to go ahead, disarm, and close out round 1 for Rally.
Yeah, I will definitely give Ozet props there with that sniper rifle. He managed to pick off 2, pick up a sub as well, and manages to get 3. Unfortunately for him, Stunna was right there coming around the corner ready and caught him off guard and managed to close out that round for the Royals. But it definitely was a great effort on his side.
Oh yeah, that right there was classic COD timing, being that if you ever see one person, there's actually 2. If you take out 2, there's always a third. If you take out 3, then there's the 4th. But Curry with the first blood on to Malice, Curry with the second, and they're already pushing. Oh, I can't even talk. We're done.
That was quick. Yeah, that was Spectre getting the final kill there on Sympathy. Yeah, while you were watching that, I just watched Solar hop around the back truck and just beam a kid laying down next to the steps. And right after he kills him, I'm assuming Spectre must have just finished the kill at the same time, and it was over. I'm like, wow, yep, commentating.
Yeah, Curry got the nice first blood, followed by the second, and then bam, bam. Looks like Kifo is now doing what Rally did, which was the fast push towards B. Traded 2 in favor of Kifo right now. Spectre and Solar, the only ones remaining. Bomb is down. Malice tried getting the cheeky pistol shots off the ladder. I know Solar's up there now, so figured he's probably not going to be watching since we have Savashi and Sympathy, but Sympathy's going for the back rotation along, possibly getting the drop on Spectre here. Does get the drop on Spectre. It is now a 1v3 situation for Solar.
Solar gets 1.
Oh, Sympathy's coming behind him. Does get the hop out.
He's got 22 seconds.
He's trying to make as much noise, seeing if he could get Malice to peek or something. Malice just trying to... Malice with the patience. He was the snaky snake in the grass outside of the planter, just sneaking on by. Caught Solar distracted with the bomb. Tying it up. 1 round apiece.
Solar almost there with the ace of his own, though. 2 almost aces. Will we get to see one this game?
There's always the potential, but it also depends on how quickly everyone gets through the rotations. Like right now, Solar picked 1. He knows Ozet's there as well. And here we have Stunna, Spectre, the whole rest of the crew actually. But now Ozet's cutting through the police building. He's going to catch him from behind. Alice inside gets 1, gets Spectre. Stunna covers. No A is going to happen this time. Here we have Sympathy watching up top, trying to keep a ear out. Solar. Sympathy sees Solar hopping. He's looking for it. Stunna. Oh, catches Stunna, who didn't fully check his corners. Now it's a 2v2. 2v1 now. Curry takes out Ozet. Sympathy's there. Hopped down, and Rally will go ahead and take round 3. Or sorry, that was round 4. Forgot Riley got that second one so quickly.
Yes, we did get the second one really quickly. We went to say one thing, and by the time we finished speaking, it was done. All right. Royals on defense. Let's tune into some Curry time.
Alright, looks like 3 went towards A, but stay inside police building. Stun it on the outside. Sympathy, checking up top. It's going to be Solar versus Sympathy. Spectre with the sniper. Missed the shot against Savashi. Ozet now heading towards B.
Curry managing to escape with his live from Ozet.
Solar manages to get the window trade. There we go. Stunna takes out Ozet. I don't know if he saw the bomb. You could call that out. You can have Spectre back off, but they just went ahead and pushed forward, making it 4-1 for Rally.
And that was a flawless round for them. They had no one drop.
Flawless victory. Oh.
I swear, the COD kids in there bouncing. I don't know about you, but I can't bounce and shoot.
Like the jump and stuff?
Yeah, it throws my aim off.
See, it should throw your aim off. Because in real life, if you started jumping while shooting, you wouldn't be accurate. But, you know, it's not about realism. Oh, Curry and Solar getting a nice 2 at the very start. Now it's a 4v2 already. Sympathy now. Trying to check, but bomb is already down. Curry with a grenade. Now it's a 4v1. About to see another flawless, and there it is. Flawless round. 5-1 rally. Curry got 3 that round.
Curry is definitely an S&D savvy player. He also plays a bit aggressive too for an AR.
Yeah, I'm the one that somehow always ends up being the last person alive, and then my heart just like starts pounding like outside my ribcage. Alright, 2 pushing up on the right side. Kifo. Oh, Spectre just hop in and said, we're up 5-1, let's go ahead, be aggressive here. And Solar and Spectre paid for it, now it's 3v2. Bomb is picked up again by Savashi. Curry almost gets... Curry gets taken out. Stun on 1v3. 1v2.
Oh,
See?
he saw where he went, but just didn't manage to connect the shot. It looks like they're going to try to rotate back towards B.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you reload. And it looks like he's gonna go for high ground. He's gonna meet Malice.
Oh,
Malice. Yep.
Unfortunate timing.
Heard him running.
He went, wait, I recognize that sound. I should stop running forward. Backs up a little bit and just aims down and pulls the trigger.
We're on our second match point here, 5-2. That was the second round for Kifo there. And it was fairly aggressive by Spectre. But I think the boys are just having fun right now.
They have Solar 8-3, Stunna 7-3, Curry 7-3. Stunna does get the bomb down again.
Oh, the back rotation. Sympathy gets Spectre. Bomb's down, but it's a 2v4. Stunna managed to get 1. Stunna managed to catch Malice there looking at the stairs. And honestly, that was so lucky. Sympathy almost had him on it, but I think he just managed to get behind cover there.
Didn't see Ozet jump out of the window. Solar gets 1. Oh, Solar
Oh,
almost gets
not
two,
enough.
but there's not enough time for him to get the bomb, and the Royals will take it 6-2. So he did play that quite well to his life. Almost thought he was going to be able to get both of them, though, but he managed to be accurate in his shots, and Solar did go down. Just unfortunately, not enough time for them to make it 5-3, and we all know about the dreaded 5-3 curse. So I'd say the Royals, you know, wiping the sweat off their brow there. Definitely, being thankful they didn't get put into that situation.
I was about to say because I remember, I believe it was COD 4. The time was 5.6 or 5.7 was the if you pulled out the briefcase and then started it at 5.6. I think that was enough time that you like ended it perfectly at 0
Right.
or it was like 0.1. But and then I think in the old CODs it was 6. I feel like it was 6.5, but like this one's 7 now, isn't it?
Yeah. In order to defuse, you have to have like 7.1 seconds. And in order to plant it, it's like 5 something.
But I do like that they added
Actually,
kind of the in between, so like you could start diffusing and then it saves that progress. Whereas like like Valorant, they had like the halfway point where you
right.
can start, stop it, and then only have to do half.
I actually have a clip on TikTok under Rally, and it's me playing with Zero and a couple other Rally members,
Hmm.
and we're on Mercado. I jump out the top 10 window and catch a guy on the wall, and I literally grab the bomb, and the second I hit the defuse button to end it, it hits 0 seconds, and it gave me the win on 0 seconds.
Nice.
So I hit exactly 7.1 seconds to defuse it. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 7.5 detect says. So it's
Okay.
7.5.
But yeah, so it's crazy how like just that amount of time, from like COD 4, it was a lot quicker. And I remember, gosh, years ago being like I don't know. I thought it was like cool for some reason. I remember making like the Facebook post because the old bomb diffusing thing was just like hitting like 0 and 8 or like 0 and 7 or something or like 5. So it was like 0 5 0 5 0 0 5 5 0 0. Like I like typed that all out because like watched it so many times. I'm like that's the code.
I'm just
Oh,
waiting for them to get set up for their control. This wasn't. This is luckily not as bad as last time. The one match I had to cast, the team played 2 matches and just said no, we're done and gave it to them. And
just didn't want to do it.
no, which was unfortunate because me and Nerg were like, oh, it's gonna be good, and then that happened. And we're like, oh, all right.
They're still working all that out. Sorry, my wife's friend showed up, but um,
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty interesting to detect if they actually made it to where like a PC player because they have like certain things they had to type actually in the keypad to defuse the bomb.
that makes me think of video game high school. Have you ever watched it?
I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually watched through the whole thing.
It's a pretty fun watch because uh it gives it like a little spin, obviously, where it's like, oh, they're playing on like PC, but like it like then has them like as their actual person like in the game, so like that's cool. But there's I think it's in the second season where like one of the main characters, for some reason, he's just having this major issue where he can't defuse the bomb anymore, where like he pulls up the bomb and then it's like, oh, like what wire do I cut, like what, and like it keeps like dying. and it was one of those like, oh, like you've done it so many times that like it should be like riding a bike, but he just can't remember, and so they end up getting his cat from home, where it's like, oh, like maybe if you have something that reminds you of home, you can do it. And during a game, because they have like a stage and everything, the cat ends up like running on stage, like jumping onto his head because the cat like would attack him,
Yeah.
and the cat's like on his head, and they're like, "Oh my god, get it off him!" And he's like, "Wait a second. And then it shows him like hit like one button, like the diffuse button, and then he like goes and like snips the wire and like wins the game. And it's just like, really, like obviously, like you just have to hit one button to diffuse it.
Right. Oh,
But
it
yeah,
looks
just
like
got.
they are switching on me. So before they get this started, I need to swap these teams so they're not wrong. Because the Royals are going to Spectre. It looks like it's going to be control on Brimberg Hotel.
Oh, we're back at hotel.
Yeah, Hotel is a Royals favorite for control. Hey,
Hey, as long as it's not hydroelectric, I hate that.
to be honest with you, the Royals actually play Hydra really well.
I I mean they can play it really well. I cannot. Anytime I'm on Hydro, because mind you, I play like team deathmatch and kill confirmed,
Right.
but like anytime I end up playing like domination or like something else on that map with my friends, I always end up in a spawn trap. And it just upsets me so freaking much that I'm like, I hate this map. And my one buddy's like, oh, this is like the best map. I'm like, no, this map is actually awful. And then, like, literally 30 seconds later, we end up getting spawn trapped. And I'm like, see, this is why it's awful.
Yeah. It
I
looks
mean,
like.
there's a reason why they had to add another control into the game because Fortress was just so bad with the spawn trap. That like we saw it literally in pro where they just wouldn't play. They're like, oh, okay, cool, Fortress, we're just gonna sit here and lose.
Right. Yeah, but I didn't mind Fortress. Don't get me wrong though, I don't mind the Hemo map either. But I only like the Hemo map when I have teammates that know how to play it. If you just get put in with a bunch of randos on that map can be the most frustrating thing ever.
I think the other thing that's like most frustrating in just regulars is, mind you, like team deathmatch and kill confirmed are pretty, monotonous.
Yeah.
But to me, like I'm able to just play those back to back to back. But like I have one buddy who like literally only plays like knockout, and I'm like, dude, like add a team deathmatch, add a hard point, you like can't do it. But it does look like Rally is going to be attacking first. And where are we attacking first? Looks like we're attacking B. I did see that B and A are a little bit more like you want to break those up, but we are starting the cap on B. 2, 3. Got. Nope, now we're just down to 1. 1 point done. Ozette looking for the overwatch in the room. Does get one. Savashi covers for him, taking out Rally. But we do have Sunwana on the back cap. At A, manages to get half, but not enough to get the full point. It's obviously not enough members on the point there. But we do see that 3 are pushing now. Just have to worry about Savashi, who is waiting. Trades going out there, Rally coming out on top, and they're going to start capping A. Malice right on the other side. Gets Stunna. Traded out. 2.5. Savashi. Oh, the Curry couldn't snake hard enough for the boys to get back in time. Vector rotating through arches. Does get one. Gets taken out there. Ooh, Curry. Gonna go ahead. Finish. Okay, yeah, they are going to send 2 to hurry up and finish and have Spectre start breaking through mid, see if he can catch anyone. Ozet was able to catch Spectre. Curry gets a nice little two-piece right there. 13 to 16 lives in favor of Kifo right now. So they have the time, but they're losing the lives, and that was just unfortunate for Stunna. I wonder if his aim assist broke there at that moment with Malice jumping like right into his face. And now Rally stuck on the back foot.
Yeah, they definitely seem to have fallen on their heels, which is definitely interesting because usually this map is a very strong map for them.
Ooh, Sympathy caught Spectre. Took him out of his streak there. Evo right now with double the amount of lives. Spectre takes out Malice, who is watching the midpoint, and that's what they need right now. We got 2 on point. Second tick caught. Ozet jumping in. Solar gets 1.
Oh
And
wow, they caught it.
I was just about to say, I think that was Spectre back there at the end. Here, let's see. Oh, it was no, that was Solar. I was about to say, I think the third one came in. So Solar, there was a three-person cap at like probably like 2 seconds that really pushed it. That the 2 could finish it off there. But yeah, that was quite the like.
Definitely close. I'm pretty sure they only had like 4 lives left.
Yeah, they definitely clawed their way back into like not being stuck down a person trying to cap. Now, Solar picks up the first, traded out. Curry takes out Sympathy, and Ozet takes out Spectre. No pushes just yet. There's Kifo right now pushing in on B. But Malice breaking through middle there, and that's the aggression right now, and was able to take out Stunner, who was working the rotation. And yeah, that's 2 tick marks down for B. And Kifo's gonna have like all the time in the world right now. But the nice little army of 2 of Curry and Solar right there. Just clearing out, taking names. Solar with a nice jumping 2-piece right there on the stairs.
I'm pretty sure they have them trapped now in this back parking lot.
But see, Solar just went below and Malice is up top. He just lost that much. And Malice right there jumping out, takes out Curry. He's watching mid. And they just stopped pushing towards B. Solar's on a 9 streak. He got a 3-piece meal to go, and he's still going. Solar on the 10. What is in this man's veins right now? Did he take the VOD Super Soldier Serum? Superpowers?
Wow,
Finally gets taken out by Malice. That's 2 ticks down at A. And I think the boys are just going to have to let him have this one and fight over B. And mind you, B only has 1 more tick remaining. Curry gets the oh-so-needed kill on Ozet there. But with that additional minute, they have to find a way to keep this lead right now of 2 lives or make it greater. And Solar is the way to go.
Yeah, Solar currently 17 and 10, Curry 13 and 9.
Savashi with the 2-piece on Stunna and Solar right there. Malice pushing in, does get the kill onto Stunna as he tried to dolphin dive onto B for coverage. Malice broke mid here. Ozet with the 2. And the lively has changed. Oh, that's not looking good. We got 3 cap right now, and that will be it. Because there was only that 1 tick remaining.
And we are now sitting 1-on-1 in this control. Evil says he heard a rumor that they're adding a new ranked map in August. for the upcoming season.
That'll be interesting. I mean, aren't they in the off season right now?
Yes.
It's off season. Gonna add a rank map that'll give all of the teams a chance to play. The only thing I can think of, 'cause they're adding a COD format, but I can't remember which one. I don't think it's Crash. It might be Crash actually.
Crash is such a good map.
I love Crash, and my friend like hates that one, and I'm like, it's better than Shipment being in every single game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Crash is like by far one of my favorite maps. I get so many kill streaks, and not just because I know different angles to hold in that map. It's definitely my favorite format.
Oh my gosh, Savashi's on a 6 streak. Malice took out 3 there, and yeah, not looking good for the boys right now. Not looking good for the boys in blue on my screen. Because it's still set to blue and red, but they were able... Did they? Yeah, it does look like they were able to get the second tick mark on to B at least. Curry about to get caught up. Yep, there it is. Mouse on a 5 streak now. Savashi on a 7. They definitely need to go back to cap and A. And it looks like Kifo is... They downloaded the lore. There's only 27 seconds, so we need to get a body onto a point right now. And it looks like they're spawning closer to B, so they're going to have to try to make the push there. There it is. Savashi behind the counter. 16 seconds remaining. Trophy system down. Savashi is down. Malice is now just hanging out in those double doors. Stanawana running away. And they did get a body onto the A point. Stanawana. Looks like cruise missile called in. And trophy system blocked? Or did he hit the roof?
No, the trophy system can block cruise missiles in this game. Don't ask.
I just didn't see the trophy system. Malice breaking in, gets one. Curry, you gotta watch your back. Oh, he didn't push far enough to get it and stop him from getting A, because that would have been only like 5 more seconds. But now we're down to 50 seconds after that minute.
They only have 9 lives left, but we did see them in the past round take this with only 6.
Trophy system on the stairs there. Bashi behind the head peak. Malice and Ozat looking for the rotation. Malice going through mid. He's going to stay through mid. Takes out Stunna. Down to 7 lives. 25 seconds. Malice with the 2-piece right there upstairs. Oh, and the crossfire just will take him out. No lives remaining. It looks like defending is going to be in favor of Kifo right here.
Yeah, no one has the ability to get onto the point, and now Kifo will go up 2-1 over the Royals.
Take a look at the scoreboard right now. Solar 22 and 17, Curry 19 and 17, and then Malice 24 and 15, 19 and 15, 18, 16, 17 and 12. Like, there's a big difference where it seems like, you know, the kills are being spread like amongst the Evo team, and then you just have Solar and Curry just being straight menaces for Rally. Trying to see, can I see the bigger scoreboard? How do I see that? There we go.
Curry with a two-piece. Solar picks up one as well, so that's three down. And it looks like they all spawn. Solar gets one. But he gets caught throwing a stun. And all four of them are on A. Stunna gets two. There's still one sitting on point, though.
Malice just hopped in, took out Curry. It's going to go ahead and finish off the cap there. And now it's all B to defend. Now you have to watch the back rotation with Sympathy and Malice, Army of Two style. And Rally has no one watching that spawn.
Solar gets picked up by Savashi.
Solar spawning there should be a red flag for Rally right now, saying someone is in our normal spawn. And there it is, Sympathy getting the crossfire. Gets the head peek there onto Solar. And Kifo, three in right now, fast capping. Second tick, and it looks like that's going to be all she wrote on this control.
And Kifo does take the control, which means we're going to see a map 4, and we are going to be going back to hardpoint. As we set a map count that is 2-1. Yeah, Stunna and Spectre were definitely struggling a little bit in that control.
I wish, because it doesn't say like time on objective. You know, like how long you're trying to like cap it. I wish that would also be a stat on like the major scoreboard, because that's the other thing is like Spectre and Stunna could have a lower amount just because they were focusing on actually capping.
I mean, potentially.
Hey, at Cheddar Biscuit, he just wants some attention.
Should we get an invite, Paul?
No. I don't see that I was invited yet. Eh. Maybe?
I don't know. It looked like they were about to join. I just didn't want to leave because Stunna's the party leader. I mean, I could leave and invite you, I suppose.
I mean, it'd probably be easier to do that, yeah.
Paul. There's the Paul. There's the Paul. Oh, it shifted your name on me. There you are. Alright, invite sent to you, sir.
Unable to join game. Its host is connecting to us. Wait, what?
What? Oh, weird. Let's try this again. Alright, how about that one? There
Ow,
we go.
ow. There we go. Okay. Sorry, the cat's nails are. Ugh.
Doing stuff, baby. I'll look at your seashells when Dowdy's done, okay?
Ooh, Hardpoint Embassy. Looks like they're on Cortac again. If you need.
They are on Cortac again. I do need to swap. Thank you, sir. And it looks like it's going to be Hardpoint on Embassy. Kinji says, don't underestimate the other team. They're better than we think. I mean, we'll just have to see. I know the first hard point ended 170 to 250. So it could have just been them getting warmed up. So we'll definitely see how this one goes.
So back in December, I started my One Piece journey, and I'm not caught up. Um,
Like the show or the new game?
Show.
Oh, well, you should play the new game too, but continue.
Which new game?
They have one. It's an RPG One Piece game, and you actually, it's like turn-based, like almost like Final Fantasy.
Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey.
One
That one.
Piece Odyssey. Yeah.
Yep.
That one, it follows four of the main arcs, and then they made a story specifically for that game,
Right.
if I remember. I saw it was on sale, I think it was, in my cat. But I also got into like the trading cards. I have 2 decks. I'm going to get 2 more in like a week because 2 new decks are coming out. And then I got like 6 booster packs. And it is dangerous
Oh,
because like almost every single booster pack has like, at least like 2 foils.
uh, just so you know,
Hmm.
they're just waiting on you to swap.
Oh, okay. I had it set, so it must have been something when
It's
they
when they
updated.
it's when they did the lobby. I think it kicked you back. So jumping says absolute champ for being here, buddy. I think he might be talking about you.
Who, me? Or the cat? Probably talking about the cat. Had her. Stay
Well,
right there, Cheddar.
Detect Evil, to give you a little rundown of our org since you're new to watching our stream. We actually host a league. We also have a couple different challenger teams. This is our Royals challenger team who competes on land. Our org right now is a Call of Duty org sitting over a little over 1,000 members right now. And we have a couple high-end competitions that we're going to be looking at going to, as well as starting some lands of our own. So welcome to your journey into what is Rally Esports. And Paul's cat.
And don't forget to swap scenes.
Oh, yeah. I suppose it would be nice if they got to see the game, huh?
P1 first caught by Rally Spectre on P1. Oh, gets taken out by Osathir. Safashi with the first blood, and now Efo is going to start taking and gathering points. Savashi with the cross coverage there, Overwatch, and looks like Riley's pushing in, and Stono was able to push him off. My cat is trying to chew plastic. Solar Overwatch from the little catwalk or walkway there. Yeah, P1 is always dangerous.
P1 is
And
always initially a bloodbath as people fight for P2 spawns. And right now it looks like Kifo might have P2 spawns. 2 do go down. Ozet does get Stunna. Curry gets Savashi. But
Curry's
Ozet does
there,
get Spectre,
sympathy.
and Sympathy gets Curry. Solar gets 2 there of his own. Savashi sitting on palms, picks up stun as he goes to rotate over though.
Oh, the Semtex takes out Solar there, who was waiting for the third one, and now Ozet holding P2 here. Stunna pushing in, Caps, and we'll go ahead and start gathering points to tie it up and take the lead here for Rally.
This hard point looks like it could definitely be closer than the first time.
Vash with the two-piece there, able to take over the point again and get the lead. Rally's just going to go ahead and post up. Sympathy is on window overwatch duty.
We need to put that on our next thing. It says Paul's Cat and Starless Corgi are both adorable. We need to put our thing under Rally Esports. Home of COD players and adorable pets.
Oh, hi, Cheddar. She like reached her paw out and is like resting it on my arm, but is also like pulsing like with her nails.
Oh, the little like when they do that like little flexing of their feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
My black
Malice
cat does that.
two-piece on the ladder rotation. Spectre was able to take him out, but then coverage for the rest of the Kifo team. Stunna in the corner. Ozet taken out by Solar, but after getting the kill on Stunna, Savashi jumping in, taken out by Solar.
They are going to have to work on these P4s. No one rotated over there yet, and there is 3 Kifo players over there. Spectre gets 1.
Yeah, like this because normally
Spectre
you see a lot of
2,
rotations.
Gets traded out. Ooh, but gets traded by Solar, so there's now only 1 player on point.
Right, and Savashi got him, but now Kifo is rotating, and they're going to watch the mid transition here from Rally. But now Ozet and the rest of the team looking to push in. That's 2, that's 3. Only Savashi remaining. He has to rotate back. Can he push in here? Looking for someone. Does get Stunna. Spectre does see 1. He's gonna get caught. Does get caught. But Savashi's trophy system actually killed Ozet because of Rally's tactical or lethal that they threw there. 13 points, about the time that you can start working on rotation, possibly leaving 1. It's garbage points. Kifo is already here on P4. Right? No, 1, 2, 3, 5.
5 P5. This map has 5 points and it rotates back to 1.
And Mercado's the only one that has 7.
Correct, yeah. Mercado and it's 7 points.
Donna took out 2, but then Sympathy gets his own little 2-piece. Trades going out right there. And Kifo will start gathering points, trying to cut that lead in half. Just back and forth trading. Malice with the 2, though. That's 3 down. It's just Curry who's close while the rest of the team is spawning in and rotating. 17 seconds remaining before it goes right out that door. Malice just in that little corner. Prone was able to hold on. Lead was cut in half. Actually more than half. Just a 40-point difference right now. We are back to P1. Alice now on the Overwatch duty. Solar, did he see him? Oh, doesn't matter. Gets headshotted by Sympathy. Alice on a 5 spree. It's like you were saying, no one really wants to touch P1. It's all about setting up the spawns, and Rally said, you know what? We'll take those points if you're just going to leave it.
Yeah, well, honestly, because P1 points can make a difference in the long run. Because, yeah, you're always going to fight over the other points, but if you're constantly going back and forth and trading, whoever winds up with the most points on P1 could potentially come out being the victor, because that's usually the hill people leave blank, fight over, and they don't really get. So if you can manage to put yourself in a situation where you can get those points and not really hinder yourself onto the next transition, then you should go for it. Now, right now, they have 1 Kifo player near P2. The rest are spawning back. Oh, and Stunna and Curry both go down. Solar gets Sebastian though.
I think there was just like not quick enough communication because Solar went out first and Spectre was still watching mid, and Solar should have said, top awning. And Spectre possibly could have turned on him, but it does look like Malice is finally going to start getting some points because yeah, P2 here was basically abandoned for over half this
P2 pretty much became the new
life.
P1.
Curry
does
gonna get the
Malice.
garbage points.
He's also using that to get the cross there to kind of give them cover through mid.
Can't make any callouts for crossing. Malice now chasing him. Oh, Curry does go down. That's a big one.
Ozet with a two-piece there, taking over the point. The boys definitely need to win their ones if they want to keep this lead.
Trying to take a look. Looks like Rally's trying to regroup here. Try to work their way in. They're kind of split up.
Oh, he aimed for the
Ozet.
corner, but aimed too low because Ozet was laying down. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and take over this P3.
Yeah, that almost a full cap because Rally did have it at first, but I mean that now we're just about 11-point difference. So remember, we were at a 40-point. We even had like a 60-point, and that got cut down to just 20.
The boys are pushing out irresponsibly, though. I don't know if they're just doing it out of not caring or what. But they just pretty much handed them this point from pushing out of it, leaving one person on it, and now they are struggling to break in as they push one person at a time. And they are 6 seconds from losing the lead. So they definitely need to button up and actually start, playing this as a team.
And there is the lead change that you were talking about. 20 seconds, and it looks like Sympathy is just going to hold it all by himself. Rally already rotating for P5 here, but I mean, Malice just took out Stunna, and you basically just came in and broke what you set up for. But this time they were actually able to hold it, so now they're going to start capping and hopefully getting the lead back.
They are definitely working there. They do need to make sure they hold it. There's lots of trades going on. Stunna getting caught off guard, giving Malice the chance to go in the back. Spectre picks up 2 with the needed. Curry manages to get the one he needed, and they still maintain control. Ozet. Spectre, for some reason, ego chows there and tries to get a kill on Ozet, but doesn't realize there's actually 2 there, and they do manage to peel him away. Royal's still set up right now. Curry gets 2.
Does get crossfired by Savashi, and just basically garbage time here, but P1's about to be active. Solar going to try pushing in. Does get 1, but not the one on point, and Malice is just going to simply rotate. Probably just squeak through that door.
Sympathy kills Ozet with a grenade. Sympathy goes down to Stunna. Malice is currently
waiting.
Stunna does pick him up though as he does approach to take out Sympathy with a 2-piece, but gets traded out by Stunna. No one currently sitting on point though.
You can't. This is what we were talking about though, because now they're in the 200s and leaving 30 seconds on the board there like that, you can't do that.
No, and just allowing them just to take that point, does put it a bit too close for comfort. Because if you
does
end up
stop before the lead change. But Sympathy's already on P2 here. Solar does get the lore, as speedrunners say, but Malice gets the chow. Spectre couldn't handle the 1v3. Actually, basically a 1v4. Lead change did go back to Kifo here. Ozek gets stunna, and Curry, who was trying to slide in. Solar accidentally kills Spectre.
And they still
Nobody
have
on
full
point.
control to this point, and they can still win it here.
Yeah, Rally needs to break this right now. They want to try to win 9. You contest it.
Well, now they have to hurry up and get over to P3, which has been the point they've held, I'd say, the best. But right now, the Kivo is already on it as they are looking to take this win.
So Savashi's grenade was able to catch him out. Ozet just hanging out in that corner. 2, 1. Stunna. Oh, gets the break just in time. But now the cruise missile coming in. Curry with the trophy system just in time. And now another cruise. Malice gets one, gets the corner, does take it and secure it. We are tied up. We are going to map 5.
I was gonna say, given the way those first 2 maps looked like, I didn't think they'd be going to map 5, but apparently they got amped up there after the first 2 maps and take what keep. But honestly, I'd say that a lot of this is the Royals, and it's gonna sound harsh, but making stupid plays.
It, you can describe it as stupid plays. I think it was, some people might say they were feeling themselves a little too much. They went up 2-0 in the map count, feeling good. But now we're looking at a reverse sweep here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But no, there was actually some points there where they could have won. There was one P4, they had control. They had all 4 members there. For some reason, 3 of the members pushed way out, leaving 1 member on, and they then just got picked off one by one, and they just couldn't then break back in. So like that, P4 is one of those, points that you don't want to play it spread out like that. You want to have people watching hallways. You want to have people watching the side door, people watching the back door. But you don't want them to be clear on the other side of the building, because if you go down, it's too far for them to try to push in, and it allows the opposition to get set up to take them out as they make their approach. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like I was saying before, on actually the first hard point, where like they would rotate to the points and then they would get stuck like flat-footed. This time they rotated to the points, and then as soon as it became active, they ran. So it's like you need to like put those together. But now we're on search.
We are on search. But I'm not gonna lie, with how they've been playing, how they amped themselves back up, especially with how they played on this map in control, Royals should probably be a little bit worried. I mean, I understand they took the first search 6-2, but I mean they've given these guys some momentum, so they kind of taking that steam train. So the Royals need to either build up a wall and knock that momentum down and take this, or they could look at being reverse swept.
It is all on the table right now. It all comes down to this map, and once again we're back at hotel. Looks like we're only playing 2 maps this time. I was hoping for a Mercado. Those searches are always a little more fun. Or even a hard point, just because like it having 7, having 7 points to work with and capture and defend, and all the different angles to attack from. But it looks like we are waiting on one person, and it looks like Rally is on the Cortex side still, so you should be good for that. But yeah, like you were saying, I mean, the first one, we saw, or of the control, we saw Rally, struggle at the beginning, but clawed themselves back into taking that win on the first round. And then after that, that's when it was just back to back to back. But search, one life, gotta make it count, and also just a different strategy farmer control, because control obviously you want to push in far, but I think a lot of times with search you're either gonna full send or it's a waiting game.
Right.
All right, it does look like everyone is in, and so we should be starting here shortly. Definitely hard trying to get back into it with not knowing like any call outs or anything, or just even how fast this game has become compared to like Vanguard.
All right, and here we go, going into the S&D. In the previous S&D, the Royals won 6-2, and I believe that was on Embassy. So we will see how they do here on this map.
Yes, it was 6-2.
They just need to get together. They need to play this as a team. It looks like Kifo will be on the attacking side first.
Yep, and it does look like they fast pushed A. But Savashi gets the first blood onto Curry in mid.
Spectre gets sympathy.
Malice cutting through. Gonna run into Spectre here. Up, he sees the door. Oh, couldn't outgun him, but Solar covers. Even trade. Bomb is down towards B.
And it
Savashi will go ahead and pick that up.
looks like Ozet went down at some point, so it is 2-on-1.
Savashi in mid now is rotating A. And I think at that point, yep, Solar saying if he hasn't planted B, he's probably going to A at this point. Savashi looking. Dolphin dives. Checking his corners. Take a little spin peek. The Solar. Oh, not enough. Head peek. Solar gets the headshot. And we'll go ahead and claim round number 1 in this map 5. Bomb defused. Arming bomb. Bomb armed. This isn't Halo. Alrighty, now it's time for Rally to go ahead and attack, and let's see how they're gonna go about this time. Looks like there's going to be a fast push A. Looks like it was a split on Kifo's side. Stunna managed to get to the stairs. Spectre hopping in. Savashi. Oh, Stunna and Sympathy about to run into one another upstairs. Stunna does check his corners. Able to get first blood there. Spectre gonna go ahead, plant the bomb. Ozet takes out Solar. Malice takes out Spectre. Curry gets Savashi, but now it's all up to Curry in a 1v2, and Ozet's already gonna go ahead. Start defusing. Not enough! Bomb squad! And Malice will get the kill onto Curry, tying it up 1 round apiece. Tell you what, I'd be upset because of Bomb Squad, because that grenade was basically right on Ozet, but was able to live through it just because of that. Alright, looks like Kifo's just gonna fast push towards A. Sympathy gets Curry. Malice gets Solar. That's 2 down already. Bomb down. Ozek going upstairs. Malice is downstairs. Stunna near catwalk. Ozek jumping around. Stunna hear him. Oh, it's just up to Spectre now. And that is a flawless round by Kifo there. Going up 2-1.
Not gonna lie, I'm just at a loss for words that, you know, the very first round we see 250 to 170 and then 6 to 2 in those first 2 maps, and it's like this is a whole new different team going against the Royals here. And either the Royals just got too confident in their plays and they've dropped the ball, or this team decided to step up and play ball.
Yeah, I really hope it's not like they were just toying with Rally the whole time, because I mean obviously that's gonna take a shot to the ego. Stunna almost getting 2 there. Malice was able to crossfire him. Solar doesn't have the bomb. Malice is working on the back rotation. Ozet and Spectre about to run into one another. Malice going through spawn now. Going through Rally spawn. Ozet upstairs. He probably just heard that door open. And the communication going through from Malice saying, hey, he's through those doors. Spectre up top. They are just pushing for Solar right now. Spectre gets one, and Solar gets the other, so it's just up to Savashi, who has to defuse and gets Solar, starting to defuse, and that will be it. 0.3 seconds.
I don't know, Mike. On my screen, the door was shut, so I'm really confused on how they even knew to fire at each other there.
Must have been a visual bug there. And I think the bomb was partly diffused before Savashi got there at the end, so that definitely helped them out in that situation.
Definitely not looking good for the Royals boys right now.
Not looking good at all, but they're on defense this time. And it does look like they're... I was gonna say, like, guess correctly. Sympathy shooting at the door. I'm not sure if Spectre did shoot. He just, saw the doors were open, took a couple of shots. But Solar takes out Sympathy, and that's the bomb down, actually. So Kifo pushed B.
Their bomb went A.
Yeah. I mean, did they ever get eyes on bomb? Okay, it took 3 to take out the 1. Spectre gets the trade, so now it's a 2v1, but the bomb is at A, and we have Malice picking up the bomb and about to go plant A.
Now, they should know, obviously, he's not going to be B if they left the bomb at A, but they may not have known the bomb was down.
That's what I don't think they saw the bomb. It might have been hidden by the little desk up where it was dropped. Malice upstairs, rotating to catwalk. It's gonna hop down, looking. And Solar manages to get the defuse there. hiding just enough behind the bomb for the coverage, taking a round back. Now it's 3-2. That was 3 unanswered from Kifo, and Rally finally answered. Hmm, 117,000 Rally coins.
It's a lot of rally coins. I have 116,000.
Where's the egg tiff button?
I don't know if I don't know if it's still there. If she removed it.
Does look like Rally pushed towards B this time around. Solar and Savashi duking it out here. Savashi thought he could win it with the high ground, but Solar got it, and then Malice traded Curry out for it. Malice takes out Spectre. Stone takes out Malice and traded Sympathy now. It's a 1v1. Solar with the drop shot was able to pick it up. Back-to-back wins, tying it up now 3 apiece.
That was definitely close there. He almost did not get his gun out in time as he throws that grenade. Luckily, his shots were true.
Hoping to see what the actual health number was. Because that, I bet if anything, that was probably like 13 HP in a dream. Bet that's in like the actual settings. Does go down A. Savashi taken out. Oh, that drops down right behind Solar and then picks up Spectre. Now it's a 1v3. Just couldn't get through all the pressure from Kifo there, taking round number 7. You think we're going to go to round 11?
Potentially, but I know that Rally is going to have to play with a little more awareness and a little more, coverage control if they plan on staying in this. They've had a lot of situations where they'll have one person get behind them and then they'll have 2 go down, which is just an unfortunate situation for them. Luckily,
Spectre stopped it right there on that kill. And then the trade's just going out right there. It's just up to Savashi now. This one was a very, well traded round for Rally. Because as soon as one dropped, they picked it up. And then Spectre got the free one. And now it's Spectre and Solar versus Savashi. And there it is, tying it back up. 4-4. We're getting closer. A little too close for comfort.
It is definitely close for comfort. That is for sure. and honestly, after seeing the first 2 maps we saw, would you have ever guessed that these past 3 maps would have been this close?
No. Seeing how strong the Royals came out. I mean, we even saw it in the chat. A lot of people were saying, looks like it's going to be a 3-0, nice, easy 3-0, 3-0. We're in map 5 now. tied 4 rounds apiece. Bomb is down. Did Solar see it? If he was able to see it when he got the kill, that is major, information. Oh, is that right below Solar now? Sympathy. Shot by Solar. Ozette still hanging out in the back at rally spawn. Looking to catch a rotation. Looks like he's hunting for Solar there.
And he
Picks up
gets you.
Solar and Stunna.
It's like Rally's headphones are turned way down. And they can't hear crap.
And he gets the kill onto Spectre there at the end. I don't think he got the first. I don't think that was an ace for Ozette there, but now we're on match point. Rally needs this one to stay alive and push for that round 11. Looks like they're going to fast push B here. Just Savashi. Cruise missile called in. More than likely trying to get that information. We'll get it as we see Sympathy and Ozette rotating. Savashi's hanging out, waiting for Malice to back him up here. Sympathy takes out Spectre. Trying to get a wall bang there. Couldn't get anything. Solar and Curry picking up 2. Ozette gets 2. It's all up to Solar now. Goes down, and that will be it. Kifo will go ahead and take map number 5. 6-4.
Definitely a hard battle there. That was definitely interesting. Nothing like seeing 2 dominant rounds and then that reverse sweep like that. But, things do happen. With that being said, folks, we are going to go to a be right back as we prepare for our next match we're going to stream here at 10 o'clock. So don't go anywhere. Get some drinks, get some refreshments, and we will see you shortly.
Stay frosty and rally up.
right, Rally Esports, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. They had to do some vetoes. Royals are getting ready to go against Sky Riser Blue. Currently playing for the Royals is going to be Jay, Solar, Spectre, and Excursion. And they are going to be going against Impulse, Cap, Logic, and Vivix for Skyriser Blue. Thank you, Logic, for the raid. Just waiting for them to get all of the players in here. It looks like Royals will be Cortac and Sky Risers will be Spec Groove for this first game. And it looks like they're getting ready to go in. And we're going to be going into a hard point on Fortress. Zeus, I see you in the chat. If you want to come in and Codcast, feel free to just get into a VC and I'll pull you. All right. Impulse with a two-piece there as they're fighting over P1. Vivix gets J. Excursion does get Impulse. And Sky Risers do get back on to P1 for the last couple seconds. And they do currently have bodies on P2. So the point swap is in their favor. Cap with a two-piece there. Vivix gets Solar. Excursion gets Vivix. Spectre gets False. Impulse gets Excursion. J gets Cap. And there is currently only one person left near the point. But Impulse does get Spectre and J, and Sky Risers manage to maintain control of P2. Excursion gets False. Impulse gets Excursion with a trade. J and Solar get two of their own. And Solar gets some shots over there on Cap. Spectre finishing them off as they do get back P3 to hopefully start closing this gap.
Kentucky said she can be in here in 4 minutes.
Okay.
She's in a scrim. I called her phone number since she gave us her phone.
All right. Thank you for the update.
Well,
Impulse gets Spectre. Impulse getting another one in J. Spectre gets Cap. After Cap rolls out, Impulse picks up Spectre. Trades back and forth here. Impulse gets Excursion, but gets traded out by Solar. J gets one, but gets traded out by Logic. Cap gets Solar. Vivix with 2, picking up J and Solar there. Impulse gets Excursion. That's 3 down for the Royals. Kills are pretty even for the most part, with Vivix and Impulse kind of leading the way for Skyrise right now. 16-6, 14-7.
isn't Skyrisers one of the higher seeded teams currently?
Not that I'm aware of.
Thought I saw on socials that they had a better win-loss record.
Don't know, I haven't looked at their bracket.
I can look that up. Everyone on the Royals currently is under positive, but not too bad.
Hey Tim, that's the cast.
I'm waiting till Kentucky gets here.
Excursion gets pinched by Impulse and Vivix. J gets Pulse, but Impulse gets Solar. J gets Impulse, but then Vivix gets Spectre. Lots of trades back and forth. The Royals definitely need to chain a bunch of points here together if there's any hope of being anywhere in this map. But it looks like Skyrisers are going to take over P2. Can't win on it, but they definitely can push their lead farther, although it looks like they've stepped off the point as they go into rotation to P3 to close this round out.
And yes, for a little bit of an update on Skyrisers is currently third with Royals being sixth as of July 25th.
Spectre gets Cap, Impulse gets Spectre. Risers still maintain control of P3. The Royals are going to have to do something, or else this could close out here, as they only need 10 seconds left. And Sky Risers take map 1 in the hard point, 250 to 88. Ouch. Logic getting the final kill there. Impulse going 31 and 10. And Vivek's going 22 and 9. It looks like we lost Solder there, so bear with us as waiting for them to get the rest of the players in here. Oh, you're going to be adding some new updates to emotes.
Yeah, so the team hype emotes are going to be upgraded to the new logos, and we are going to be adding a new emote to take the place of Ray's Energy Ace.
Nice. Did you remove the Royals emote? Because the only emote I saw
No,
was...
the Royals haven't had an emote. However, I'm going to be removing one of the tier 2 emotes, and I'm going to add a Royals logo for T2 subscribers.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. Now I need to try to get back into this lobby since everyone decided to vamoose. Looks like they're resetting their PCs, given the fact that none of them are currently on. So just bear with us as they handle their technical difficulties and figure their crap out. Don't mind me, the dog is just playing with its ball. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Dooba-dooba-doo. Bear with me one sec, folks. I was told to be right back to see what's going on with their difficulties. So we will be with you momentarily.